Hello guys, today we are planning to look at one of our all-time favorite fruits, the strawberry, and its production process from seeds to harvest. And take a closer look at how the farmers manage to handle such bumper harvests all around the year. For the starter, the farmers and workers in the vast farmland prepare strawberry seeds on an industrial level. Multiple varieties of strawberries are grown all around the year in the United States. However, they fall into three categories based on the planting period. The June-bearing type, which becomes harvest-friendly once a year, is the most common and widespread in the U.S. Ever-bearing and produced twice a year, one in mid-spring and the other in late summer. The last type is the day-neutral type. These types continuously grow plants, flowers, and fruits all over the year. From July to October, they mostly keep harvesting until the first winter frosting sheet shows up and covers the soil bed. Due to their sweetness and flavor, June-bearing breeds are mostly preferred. Farmers who prefer June-bearing types get a 3-week harvest season. For the starter, these varieties grow buds in the fall, then fruits and flowers in the following mid-June. In the year 2021, the total amount of strawberries harvested across the USA will be 1.34 million tons. Among them, California and Florida still top the list as the most producers per acre, followed by North Carolina, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania. Due to higher demand every passing year, the strawberry production industry continues to boom and is still very profitable, financing thousands of workers related to the farming procedure. Now the farmers are spending a relatively busier schedule in the middle of June during the summery weather. Some of the farmers are busy picking up the best-suited seeds to plant them for young plants to grow. It takes a few weeks of joint effort to choose the best seeds and artificially grow them until the sapling grows. In the early part of spring, preparation of seeds begins. As the climate is mild this time of year, other farmers are having a pretty busy time preparing the soil bed. After the soil is a bit non-compacted and can break through for proper air circulation, the land is divided into several rows, each maintaining a distance of about 2 feet. The selected rows, where the saplings are ready to be transferred, are prepared by tucking the soil level nearly a foot above the surface. This prevents the plants from rotting in over water and from getting covered by ice frosting, so farmers have an easier time not thinking about pests, infections, or diseases. Now that the seed selection and seed bud growth processes are done, the farmers are manually planting them in the slit bed. Normally, the prepared soil is covered in plastic bags so that the additional water cannot jam inside the fertilized mulch. Thousands of workers have to plant the sapling into the soil at a depth of only 2 to 3 inches. The strawberry tree is very susceptible to pressure, so the entire process is done with thorough care. Plants are separated from each other by a distance of about a foot or so. After the planting of saplings is done, it's now time to water the field. Usually 1 inch of water is just about enough for a plantation, but the number varies depending on the soil texture, the varieties of strawberries getting planted, the weather of the month, or how much humidity is available. Temperature is also quite significant in choosing a sufficient amount of water supply. Normally, local agronomists do these calculations for the perfect harvest. Then the farmers proceed to drip irrigation all over the field from above. Unlike deep irrigation flowing on the soil, which gets stuck on the soil bed and sometimes never reaches the berry's roots, causing the early plant to rot down, drip irrigation helps to sprinkle water from above the soil bed, so the plants get to enjoy moisture directly. Not only is the micro-sprinkling technique cost-effective, but it also significantly reduces farmers' work while still maintaining better yields following healthy plant growth. At this point, pests and insects try to infect the plants, so it's important to practice proper pest control. Depending on the type of insect, preventive measures are taken. Farmers need to correctly identify the pests. Early familiarity with the pest life cycle and preventive methods, like scouting, really help to reduce the damage rates. Just like controlling pests, controlling weeds is also an important factor. Strawberry roots are weak and shallow, so they cannot grow roots deep into the soil bed. At this rate, weeds appear in and around the plants, competing for nutrients and water with the strawberry plants. Thus, the weaker strawberry plants do not get access to enough nutrition. Gradually, they start to wither out and die. To prevent such losses, farmers cautiously pick the right herbicides and spray them across the farmland to get rid of the weeds. Within 1.5 months of planting, the flowers appeared. The plants cannot have perfect pollination, so farmers use honeybees by the sides of fields to accelerate the pollination process. Millions of honeybees get busy to help the fertilization process occur. As soon as the flowers start to dry out and the fruits begin to appear, the plants require regular watering. So, unlike previous months, this time around, farmers sprinkle out the water evenly on a regular basis. After waiting 4 to 6 weeks, the fruits begin to ripen. When 3/4 of a strawberry is ripe, it's the right time to pick it. Thousands of workers now gather at the field to work on an hourly basis to pick up the berries. The pay depends on the number of packages they can prepare within an hour. Generally, workers get to make about $50 per hour. While picking up the berries, keeping the stems attached to the berry helps them last longer. Regardless of heavy rainfall or snowy weather, the pickers work hard to handpick all the strawberries. Strawberries are mostly delicious when eaten fresh, so the production process or extra step to transport for further processing is unnecessary. Rather, directly handpicked from the ground and placed in boxes is mostly followed. After the picking session is over, now is the time to clean up the field. The farmers stretch the poly bags from both sides, fold them together, even out the land, and then keep the field at rest for a few days until the next plantation period occurs. Each year, the United States gets to have multiple harvesting seasons, so strawberries are available in general stores all around the year. The farmers surely work hard to bring us an ample amount of perfectly ripe, juicy strawberries. So many of us like to eat it either raw or as savory desert delicacies. However we prefer to eat, it's all thanks to the farmers' relentless hard work to bring us such joyful moments. So what do you think about this? Let us know how you like to eat strawberries and your thoughts after watching the whole video below in the comment sections. Please subscribe to our channel to learn more about agricultural production, and click the bell icon to be the first person to watch our next video. Till then, have a good time.